Hello everyone. So it's been a while since I played actually. I can't remember if I've recorded since adding the music mods, so I added music mods. What? Is that a bear? Why is there a dead bear here? Did you kill this bear? Right, anyway. Oh, I'm chilly. I'm chilly. Sorry. I'm gonna go back into the city and warm up because apparently I'm cold. Oh. Oh, actually, I could go to Kyne's Grove because, see, where am I going? I'm going to get Queen Freydis' sword, which is that way. Oh, there's a farm along here, so, oh, shit.
Don't push her.
Again, I can't see the keyboard because the microphone is too big and it's in the way, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's a path there. I've never been down there. Okay, let's get out of the cold quickly. So going this way. I wanted to get Imperius, or however you pronounce it, working. Ooh, a spider. I need to make a patch for the doggy rot, and people are saying no, it doesn't work on existing saves anyway. So, ugh, which is unfortunate because that mod looks really cool. So yeah, I'm very cold. Oh, it's not good. Need to get to the farm. Right, I came down here, didn't I? I killed all these things last time. What is that? Birds? Birds. It's just birds. It's kind of hard to see the top half of my monitor because my computer is facing the window and the blinds are broken because of my cats. My cats are broken the blinds from all the times they've jumped up on the windowsill. And so the light shines on the monitor and I can't really see the top half very well. So yeah, I can't really see the top half of the screen, which is not good. I'm hopefully going to move my computer, my desk, to a different spot in my room, but I don't really have the room for that at the moment. I have to take my bookcase out, so I have to move all the books, so it's a process. Oh, Morrigan.
I want to grow up to be just like Griffith. Griffith told me not to talk to strangers.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
I think so too.
What are you two doing here?
Griffith and I are playing hide and seek.
I see. Oh yeah, I love hide and seek. Can I play?
Sure, but not till this game's finished. Right now we're still hiding. The black and red monsters are seeking.
I see. Tell me about Griffith.
He's the nicest, bravest man I've ever met. One time he saved me from 3 monsters.
3, huh?
Yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Well, we were headed towards Windhelm when it was getting dark. We made a camp and prepared for bed. I got up to go to the bathroom. That's when the monsters came for me. They're sneaky monsters who like to come out of the dark. So when I saw them, I closed my eyes and screamed as loud as I could. I kept screaming until a hand closed my mouth shut. I was so scared. I thought the monsters got me.
Mercy, shut up.
But then I heard a whisper, and I knew I was safe because monsters can't talk. I opened my eyes, and it was Griffith. Why? Why? Okay, this isn't fun anymore.
Where are your parents?
I don't have any parents. Francois at the orphanage said everyone has parents, but I'm not so sure. I've never met them anyway. But Grella the Kind once called me a worthless little Breton. So I guess they were Bretons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so happy when Griffith came for me. I didn't like it there. None of us did.
Okay, I don't really care about
Why?
talking to you anymore. Because I'm awful.
Griffith, what does it mean when people wear amulets of Mara?
They wear it to tell people they want to get married.
Oh, so if I wear one, will you marry me?
Sorry, but I'm a little too old for you.
I've got your back.
Will you at least come to my wedding?
My cat is meowing.
Like that. You've got the wrong house, stranger. The mill owner lives on the other side of the road.
Goody,
I suggest you leave.
goody.
Just wanted to talk.
Sorry,
Goody,
I'm not looking for company.
goody.
A stranger, just like you.
Goody.
Let's keep it that way. I'm her guardian. Let's just leave it at that. Did she? I told her not to talk to strangers. What did she tell you? The girl's too trusting for her own good. What of it? Hold on. There's no need for that. It's not what you think. The girl is under my protection. The Dark Brotherhood, they're after us. Her and me.
Oh, why is the Dark Brotherhood after you?
I killed one of their contracts. Yeah. The Dark Brotherhood aren't just hunting a killer. They're hunting one of their own. Me.
Interesting.
It's a long story. Not one I really care to tell.
Please?
Alright. I see you're not gonna give up until I tell you.
My cat came in
As
my
I
room.
said, I was once an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood. One of the best they had. Only, murder wasn't enough for me.
Oh.
When a target is marked, a typical assassin kills without question or remorse. The murder is efficient. A transaction. No different than going to the market. Only, I took things a little bit further. I had what you'd call a procedure. I didn't just stalk my targets. I approached them. I even befriended them. I needed to know the man I killed. I hate that word. Makes it sound religious or something. It was a procedure. A potion for the conscience. The Dark Brotherhood isn't about good or evil. You'll find in this world, people want others dead for the most trivial of reasons. You're a bard who sings off key. You're dead. You jilted a lover by a headstone. Looked at someone the wrong way. Warm food. You can't try to justify the reasons, because the reasons are moronic. But if I got to know them, I could always find it. My reason. The apathy. The bard doesn't care about whose ears are bleeding. The lover is oblivious to the men she's betrayed. These people and their attitudes disgusted me. It needed to be purged. So I gained their trust and offered them a drink. The meat was paralysis poison. Then I bound them and interrogated them until I found it. It was a game. I asked them to name their killer. They always assumed I was talking about me. One night we received word of a man performing the Black Sacrament in the Rift in Redway. I was to arrange a meeting with him to get information on the target. The man told me of a story of a harlot who had taken everything from him. maybe she caused him. Another jilted lover, I thought. Another uncaring woman. My specialty. So I accepted the contract on behalf of the Brotherhood. Tracking her down was easy. She was staying in some old bunkhouse near the Jarl's Keep. She wasn't a harlot. She wasn't even a woman. She was just a girl. Inside her wasn't apathy. It was innocence. The child wasn't even old enough to understand love. At first I thought there was some kind of mistake. Only when I confronted the man, he confirmed her identity. The sick bastard was in love with a child. And so that night, I killed, not for apathy, but for passion, and took the child from on her hall.
Inappropriate much.
The Dark Brotherhood would eventually try to find her. Once the Black Sacrament has been performed, the mark is eternally cursed by Sithis. The sacrament
Didn't assassins come after me?
and they will not stop until the blood has been spilled.
I swear assassins came
I've
after
killed so
me.
many of my brothers and sisters.
Or was that a different game?
Some I even considered friends.
Yeah, why not adopt her yourself?
I'll admit I have grown fond of her. Despite all this happened, she can still make me laugh. My time with her has made me rethink my purpose in life. Perhaps I wasn't meant to be a killer after all. She even has the same dark hair and pale skin like me. She'd pass as my real daughter. What kind of father could I possibly be?
Jeez.
Maybe you're right. But there will come a time when it's safer for us to be apart.
I already know
I
this.
killed one of their contracts. That up. But to be honest,
I already
as
know
I said,
this.
I was once an
Okay,
assassin of
dude.
the Dark Brotherhood.
You've already told me all this.
One of the best they had. Only murder wasn't enough for me. Yeah. It isn't just the Dark Brotherhood. The one who pursues me is Sithis. I broke a tenet, and in doing so, I betrayed him. Now every night, I am left to face his wrath.
Yeah, who or what a Sith is?
Imagine, if you will, a room of complete darkness. You have a torch in your hands, but there's no light to speak of. The entire room is as black and cold as the midnight sky. Now imagine that darkness reaching out to you, embracing you into the very void itself. That's Sithis.
Disturbing.
Nothingness and everything, all in the same form.
How very creepy.
I need a reason to protect a child.
Well, not really. I don't like any of these.
For now she is. Has to be. She's got no one else. Now, eventually she'll come of age, and no longer be the girl she once was.
Urgh.
And the only thing connecting her to her past will be me. That's when I'll say goodbye. Not a second before. I was a young boy, living in an old cottage with my parents and older sister. She was about 5 years older than Morrigan, and promised to marry. It was the day of her wedding, when Lord Gabonia's men came riding in the field. I'll never forget the way their horses grunted and seethed, as if ready for war. Then the nobleman descended from his horse and made his demands. Some call it the right of first night, as if men of power needed to justify their rape with laws. No, they just took what they wanted. My mother pleaded for mercy. My father reached for his axe. when one of the guards gutted him. All anyone could do was weep. Two of Gabania's men were dragging my sister into the cottage when they passed me by. One of them turned and looked at me, and our eyes met. There wasn't a drop of emotion on that face. That's what I remember most from that night. Not the murder, or the rape, or the screams. It was the face of that guardsman. The face of apathy. That I couldn't forgive. They razed the town. Gabania really just wanted the land and the peasants cleared. When his lot forced themselves on the women, it was just for fun. No, not forced. Toyed with them, defiled them, and murdered their spirit. When they killed them all, they just left me there to watch. I mourned them for days, but my mourning quickly turned to anger. I thirsted for revenge.
Yeah, I would too.
Yet I was just a boy. My anger alone would never be enough to kill a noble. I performed the Black Sacrament, but the Brotherhood never came. I knew then I was truly alone. And if I wanted vengeance, I had to do it myself. Gabania was out of my reach, but that guard, the one whose face was burned into my memory, that was my kill. I pulled the sword from my own father's chest and watched him spill all over the ground. I kept that sword as a reminder. The blood had dried and crusted over the blade, but I never bothered to polish it. No, looking back, I was lucky I wasn't a grown man. My size and build forced me to cling to the shadows. A grown man would have used the sword that fell my father to seek some sort of poetic justice. The boy was forced to abandon that for a dagger. I started out by pretending I was a beggar, nagging the guards for coin and bread. Not that it required much acting. My hunger was real. I pestered Gabania's men one by one until I found that face. He didn't recognize me. Of course he didn't. I tracked him day and night, from the barracks to the brothels. It was outside the inn where he was most vulnerable, unloading his mead. That night I hid behind a stack of hay piles. The twin moons were out, and there was no mistaking that face. I crept up behind him as he was pissing on the wall, the sound of the stream masking my footsteps. Then I slid the dagger into his heart, and when he fell to the ground, I turned his face over and cut his mouth into a smile.
Well, that's a little creepy.
It was. I stared into that face for what seemed like forever, my body tingling with sensation. It wasn't until I heard that slow, condescending clap that I woke up from my trance. Then I looked up and saw Astrid.
Okay, I see. Oh, oops.
Take care.
What did I just do? Oh. Okay, well, it's 9 p.m. So, there's no fire in here, though. I came in here to get warm. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Well, I'm comfortable. I'm not cold anymore, but I am hungry and thirsty, so... Okay, so I've had some sleep and food and everything, and now we are off.
Still here.
Oh!
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did he give me? I never read that. Whoops. Did I really not read that? I thought I did. I swear I did read that. And I did. I did get an assassin's note. I did get attacked by an assassin, so... Astrid. So great. They're after me too. Lost Echo Cave. Where's that? Oh. Lost Echo Cave. Where is Lost Echo Cave? Where is it? Oh, I don't know where it is. Okay, anyway. We are off now to find Queen Freda's sword.
Sorry, nothing.
Oh, whoa. That was a bit delayed. Oh, it's up here. Oh, okay. It's New Solitude. For some reason I thought it was near Riften. Okay, well maybe we'll do that after we get the sword.